All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Monday, November 4th. And as we are accustomed to seeing every second Monday, it is set today by Vulcan. Let's see what Vulcan has for us. Gone with the wind, question mark. That's a great clue, assuming the answer is a fair one. I'm immediately wondering, why is the word with capitalized? Or failing that, why is the not capitalized? Gone with, maybe, is one definition, and then the wind, oh, it could be the wind, of course. No, no idea on that. Let's try some downs. Slander, half deaf celebrity. Well, half deaf might be the DE, which is a good prefix for a word. Yeah, and to slander is to defame. And so celebrity is not a person who's a celebrity, but famousness, I suppose, in general, or fame. All right, so now we're Gone with the Wind draft. No, I don't think so. All right, how about break in and sound pleased about smashing something? Yeah, so I think break in might be the definition, and then we have a word meaning sound pleased. Yeah, it's hard to get all of that in just 6 letters. A word for smashing something? No. The core not here. I sympathize. I think it's going to be a phrase meaning I sympathize. And then punningly, the core. The core could be some force or troops or something. No. Wise, daughter looking up French artist. Um, yeah, daughter is probably going to be a D. So maybe D followed by a French artist whose name has been reversed. It would be a 4-letter French artist. Um, yeah, I'm only thinking of 5-letter. I do like, though, it starting with D, because I think Gone with the Wind might be a past tense verb. Anyway, let's go back to the Cross's public library ticket includes a notice. No, I don't see that. A long way to church, a ridiculous situation. Well, having the F and a long way, I think of far, and church is usually CH, the abbreviation, or CE for Church of England, and we get a farce. All right. Important, Russian composer covered in blood, C. I'm thinking the definition will be important. Who is the Russian composer? I think we're going to put his name inside something for blood. And then what's the... Oh, C could be low. But is there a word for important that ends in LO? I can't think of one. All right. A, supremely awful. Don't mention it. That's a good one. I think it's going to be a phrase like don't mention it, like my pleasure, certainly. Yes, I think it's an anagram of a supremely, that is awful, are anagrammed. I like that, especially because I got it. All right, say Rosemary is in another building. Okay. So I did, when I read that, I thought of say might be as an example, rosemary, which is a herb, an herb if you prefer, and that is hidden within another building. All right, two straightforward ones in a row. Let's try these downs here. Depiction of grand entrance pierced by a little sunshine. Well, a little sunshine, I think we've had it before, can be a ray. So I think we're going to have the grand entrance, I think, is a portal. And that goes around the ray to give a portrayal. I feel like we've had a very similar clue not too long ago. It's fairly fresh in my mind. A container not properly closed. All right, I think that's the old joke we had when we were children. When is a door not a door? When it's ajar. All right, so public I think can be P. I don't. Is there a word for a library ticket? A pass or a I don't know, but it includes a. I think we're then going to put an A inside that, and we're going to get a word for notice. Is it the noun or the verb? Not sure. All right, how about as is, lithe cat racing around. I think lithe cat has 8 letters, so if that's racing around or anagrammed, can that give us a word that means as is? Now there is a question mark, so it might be a bit of a stretch. But let's try the anagram helper. As is. Oh, athletic. So it's a and lit or a clues definition where if a cat is racing around, then it might be said to be athletic. I think that's a bit of a swizz, but anyway. Come rapidly down to earth with a bang. Wow. Something bomb, maybe? Dive bomb? Um, I think that might be it, but then 5 across would end in a D. Notice, a placard, maybe. Could be a notice. Let me put that in and see if I can make out the wordplay. Oh, your library ticket is a card, of course. I'm wondering then public maybe can be PL. Or, oh, maybe public library is PL. Ticket is a card. It includes a. Yeah, I can sort of see that. Let me put in dive bomb. I just want to make a note to check my placard at 15 squared. Oh, hold on now. We have this very unlikely. Ah, no, but it might be a Russian. Ah, it's an important Russian. Mr. Gorbachev, I think. Ah, so the composer is back. He is covered in gore. And then why is CV? Oh, I think that might be an abbreviation for a Latin word. that you would see in a reference book, maybe? Again, I'll make a note and we'll check that at 15 squared. All right, so I think this might just be a cryptic definition. Come rapidly down to earth with a bang, dive bomb. I can't really see any more to it than that. Again, we will check. All right. I have to look at this one. Wait a bit. I haven't left Paddington. Is it going to be something to do with the bear? Bear with me. That's clever. I like that. All right, back to the crosses. One result of successful seance, nothing extreme. Yes. So, it's obvious it's something medium, and I think it's a happy medium would be nothing extreme, and you might have that after a successful seance. So the yes, the wise is sage, and then the daughter, and all of that is reversed or looking up to give Dega. So the D was that, but not the way I thought it was. All right. The core not here. I sympathize. That's very clever. So the first "the" is simply "the," and the core or the royal. Is it the RE, Royal Engineers? I think I've said that and I think I'm wrong, but anyway, I think it is some military force, the RE. And then if something is not here, it's there. And so if you sympathize with somebody, you might say they're there. All right, gone. Could it be drafted? Yeah, not exactly sure. Break in then would start with an A, and sound pleased about smashing something. Break in, something like interrupt or something. Inrupt, inrapt. No, don't see that. All right, provide food at a sort of box for young peacock. Yeah, so you have to think the peacock is not the bird, but a butterfly. And so if you provide food, you cater, you can have a pillar box and get your caterpillar. An elected member's current measures. Oh. Elected member could be an MP, and current can be I. Measures, yeah, I'm wondering if it's something like MPSI. Is that an abbreviation for something? I'm going to pause and look that up. Well, there is a mega pound per square inch, which I think is a million PSI. So then 16 down would be something C, something M, cancelled, not without a fight. No. How about such a nasty letter from post office with wrong pension? Such a nasty letter could be poison pen. I think I first learned about poison pen letters in some Agatha Christie book. I'm sure one of you will remember which one, where people in a village start getting poison pen letters. I think I probably imagined as a child that they were literally written with poison, but um, anyway, post office is simply PO, and then we have an anagram of pension after that. All right. I'm going to skip over the elected member again and go to seductive. Appear to have success with woman. I think it's come hither. A come hither look would be seductive. And I think success can be a hit with woman is her. So is appear to have or appear to come. Maybe if you appear somewhere, you come to that location, possibly. Long to take one fruit or another. So I think we're going to maybe put a word for long, maybe with I for one, and then a fruit, and then that will, yeah, so if you long, you pine. The first fruit is an apple, and we end up with another fruit, pineapple. Hospital, which I think is that H, has not much custom. So I think we're going to put some four-letter word for not much, and that's going to give us custom. Now, is that custom as in a tax or just, habit, of course. Habit, a bit, all right. Step onto platform and run into arrest. No, don't get that. Acts of disloyalty aren't so bad. All right, I think that's I think because I looked at acts of disloyalty and wondered if you could have treason, and so aren't so is an anagram of treason. All right, that was our cancelled. Ooh, scrapped, I think. Try that again. So not without a fight, so it's a double definition. If you had a fight, you scrapped, and if it's something is cancelled, it's scrapped. All right, poet isn't working, hurry up. So an anagram of poet isn't would be step on it. Oh, the bin men are coming. I'm going to pause. All right. So I think the elected member then must be A plus MPs. And of course, I should have realized an amp is a measure of current. Step on to platform and run into arrest. Well, to arrest is to detain, and if you put a run or R inside that, you get detrain. So I suppose if you step off the train, you are stepping onto the platform. Ooh, father appearing twice a year. Well, Papa, I suppose. Yes, so something that happens once a year would be per annum, PA, but here we have PA, so twice a year. That's clever. Let's see, 23. Choose from the lectionary. All right, so it's a hidden clue. From the lectionary, we have elect. which we will be doing in the United States tomorrow or today when you see this video. So let us hope for the best for that. Quietly tramps to see the moon. There is a poetic, maybe it's from mythology, Phobos? I don't know how you pronounce it, but quietly is P, piano from music, and tramps are hobos. Then for heavyweight, a tiny scrap. Triton is coming to mind. I don't know, like was Triton a god who is a heavyweight? Something from mythology, but I don't know how a tiny scrap. Again, scrap might be referring to a fight of some kind. Oh, a heavyweight of course, it could be some kind of ton. Oh, or yeah, no, actually, it's 4 is in favor of something which is pro. Heavyweight is ton, but a proton is a tiny scrap. All right, just the 2 in the top left. Oh dear. I can't think of anything. When you get one word in your mind, it's very hard to think of another. Drifted, maybe? Yeah, I think 2 down is the key. Break in. And sound pleased about smashing something. Oh, break in might be to anagram in to get NI. And then sound pleased would be the last 4 letters, and then it's going to be a smashing something in. Not sound pleased. No, I think I'm going to have to go to wordplays.com just because it's coming up to 1 o'clock and I need to get a move on, do some other things today. All right, Wordplays had a word erupt. I think I have heard of an eruption, not eruption, but eruption. But, and it does mean break in apparently, but, or burst in. Sound pleased about smashing. Oh, maybe it's erupt. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's check it. It is right, but we will have to go to 15 squared to understand why. And then Gone with the Wind then. Okay, so it's not drafted, but I'm wondering if it is drifted. Yeah, I can't think of what else it might be. Yeah, certainly the snow can drift, drifted, gone with the wind. Anyway, let's check it. It is right. Let's check all. Did I leave any empty squares? No. All right, let's take a quick peek over at 15 squared. All right, Lunapic has the blog today, says a gentle start to the week. Wasn't all plain sailing. Parsing of erupt held me up a little. All right, glad to know that. Dive bomb was the last one in. Yeah. So drifted Lunapic is just saying a cryptic definition. All right, that's a little disappointing. Placard, PL is public library plus your card and includes A. All right. And Gorbachev, V-Day. Yeah, so I did remember it was something from Latin, but I couldn't remember that word. I think I understood the other, or I thought I understood the other acrosses. Yeah, peacock, butterfly. Come is to appear. All right. The downs. Purr is to sound pleased. And that smashes it. All right. There we go. Would never have worked that out. And then 8, dive bomb, just a cryptic definition. Yeah, nothing more to that. Anyway, nice and gentle for a Monday. Yeah, so I think everyone enjoyed that. I would just like of words like D-train and D-plane. I guess I'll have to live with it. I'd imagine that D-train has been around for a long time, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Jeff is right. It's a recent word. Anyway, I recorded this week's Cryptic earlier before I started on this crossword, and it took about twice as long as this one. So, very happy to have a simple cryptic for Monday. Anyway, thank you as always for watching, and have a wonderful day.